All right, guys, drop an emoji when you're live. We're live now, guys. Yeah. We can. Hello. Can everybody hear me? Please, if you can hear me, I need you to. Can you hear me? Please drop a comment. Drop a comment if you can hear me. I want to believe everybody can hear me and, of course, see my screen very clearly. I want to believe you all can hear me clearly. Please drop a comment, drop a comment. The class starts in no time. Let's all join the live, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Let's all join in now. Let's join the class now. Let's just give our people few minutes. Let's give our people few minutes. In no time, we are going to start the class. So, guys, I'm waiting for most of us. Most of us are just joining the class. Now, please, let's all join in very fast. Our time is fast spent. Please, let's join in. Let's join in. Let's join in the class. Our time is fast spent. It is important that we all join into the class, please, so that we can begin as soon as possible. Please drop a comment if you are online. Please drop a comment. Drop a comment if you are online. Drop a comment if you are online, guys. Drop a comment. Drop a comment if you are online. Drop a comment if you are online, please, so that we can begin the class squarely. Just have 3 more minutes to start the class. Just 3 more minutes. Okay, guys, we are going to start the class now. We've waited long enough for our people. I'm sure they will join the class as we proceed. I want to believe we all had a very good day. And yesterday, for most of us that joined the class yesterday, we spoke, let me say, extensively. We talked about signal type and transmission method. For what is what, and from the response we got, we had a very good thought yesterday, and also the feedbacks that we got yesterday. I got to understand that quite a number of people joined and they loved the class. However, I want us to know that what we are gaining here is something we would have paid a huge amount of money to get on the outside. But I chose to make it free because a lot of us, even sometimes when we pay, we actually don't get the value of what we pay for. And that is why I decided to make this class a free class for everybody to be part of and enjoy it. I'm sorry, we are having quite an issue displaying displaying the manual. Please, I want to confirm everybody can hear me clearly. Please drop a comment. If you can hear me clearly, please drop a comment. I need you to drop a comment. Please do that now. Please drop a comment. I need you all to drop a comment if you can hear me. Okay. This few minutes, I'll have my image back on screen. Please, where is Engineer David? Where is Engineer Cash Kenny? Where is Rox? Where is Engineer Ibrahim? Please drop a comment as soon as you join this live, please. It's good that we're on the same page. So yesterday we spoke extensively on what our connection protocols are like and other things. We spoke about HDMI. We talked about what other thing did we talk about? Please, guys, remind me. We spoke about quite a number of things. We talked about cables. I showed us coaxial cable. I showed us cat cable. I told us the differences in these cables. I also put through us how to make certain connections, what we need to put in place to make quite a number of connections. And thank you all for really joining the class. So today, please, I'm having a bit of difficulty getting this manual projected. So please just bear with me a couple of minutes. I have the software loading already, and I'll have it uploaded in no time, please. So I said today we are going to be diving more into the concluding part of connection protocol, which is Wi-Fi, strictly Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So this time around, we are going to be seeing more of that in course of the class. So please, I am trying to get this far. Okay. Please, can we all? Yeah, we talked about BNT yesterday. Thank you so much. Yeah, those are part of the things we spoke about yesterday. Our learning. Hmm, ṣé mi ò ní uninstall ní dáadáa yìí wá? Òun ló Please, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, yes, I'm trying to. There's this software I was using today, and I didn't know it had to like root my screen. But this is what I'm going to. Yes, yes, we spoke about sound. We spoke about sound. Thank you. Yes, we can now that everybody can see. Please, let's go into it very very squarely. And I don't want to waste much of our time. Please, I want everybody to know that tomorrow I'm going to be dropping a Google form in form of an exam on the group. Please, there's going to be a benchmark. Please, can everybody hear me? So I have to subject us to go and watch the previous video for you to join us. I want to believe everybody can see my screen. Please, I'm having difficulty with my software here, but I've been able to come up with something. Can we all see my screen? Can everybody see my screen? Please, can everybody see my screen? Please drop a comment if you can see my screen. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, sir. All right. How to get that done? I did an extensive video on that. Um, is on the manual. So Wi-Fi has. Please, can we all? Okay. So for every smart home device contains a Wi-Fi module. Every smart home device contains a Wi-Fi module, or you can call it a chip. It contains Please, can everybody hear me? Yeah, yes, yesterday, yeah, I talked about high definition multimedia interface. It's not multi-purpose, so it is not multi-purpose. And also, please, I'm going to be dropping a very important message right now in this comment section. There will be Please, I want to believe everybody can hear me now. Please. Yes, as I was saying, there's going to be an exam tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. There's going to be tomorrow. So please, the exam is not a difficult one for most of us that probably we are. So it's not going to be a difficult one. But the main purpose of it is just to, let me know that we are following the teaching. And what is going to happen for those of us, there's going to be a benchmark of stuff. There's going to be a benchmark of stuff. If you fall below the benchmark, you need to rewrite. You are asked subject to go and you are going to do for you to come and retake the test. For most of us, I know that all of us are going to, of course, do well. But for a few of us, yeah, I'm going to a link to the group. Please, if you are not on the group, please let me know. If you are not on the group, there's a WhatsApp group created. Let me know so that I can add you to the group so that you will not tell me you missed out on the test. Please, let me know if you are not on the group so that I can add each and every one of you there so that we can proceed to the next stage. So for what is what, I want us to begin today's training without wasting time. So, yeah, you can, after the engineer Lua saying, after this live, you can stay back on this YouTube channel. There is the video for day one, day two, day three. Yes, all of the videos are complete, so you can always join them. You can rewatch, so for you to have yourself with adequate knowledge of what you what you did yesterday. So I told us that I'm just going to be briefing us on how Wi-Fi and Bluetooth work in smart home system. Now, I'm sure most of us we are conversant with Wi-Fi cameras, the kind of cameras that you need to get a router for the camera to be able to access
user can get to view the camera wirelessly. Now, some are even hidden camera, they are very small, but still they have Wi-Fi in them. So that is as a result of the chip embedded inside that device. So every smartphone device has a chip in it, and it is important for all of them to have this chip so that they can communicate with one another effectively, most especially for them to be on network. Now, how it works is each device connect contains a Wi-Fi module. Connect to your own Wi-Fi router using SSID and password. Of course, the SSID is the network ID. Most of us will rename our hotspot to whatever we choose, or our Wi-Fi router we rename it to whatever you choose. As for me here, I'm using a sky level. Yeah, I named mine sky level, so that is an SSID of the Wi-Fi. Then of course the password, whatever password you choose to use. So once connected, the device gets an IP address via DHCP and becomes a part of your home network. I'm still going to tell us about DHCP. However, I'm just going to brief us on what an IP address is. So, most important thing is if you have, let's say you have 10 devices connected to a single network. Now, what the router is going to do is going to assign a different IP, a different IP to all of those devices. IP means it internet protocol. So it's going to access a different IP to all of those devices so that you can identify each and every one of them, one after the other, without getting to meet them with each other. So, and this is possible by using DHCP. So once they are connected, you can now control your device using a mobile phone, or you can access your internet using mobile phone, or whichever way you choose to do it. So setting up your device to router, of course, uh, is just the normal principle of getting our phones connected to Wi-Fi. Although it is a bit complex, so that is why I said I just tonight is not going to be so tough and difficult. I'm just going to walk us. The audio is cracking. Please, I believe everybody can hear me. You can hear me clearly. Someone said the audio is cracking. Please confirm. If you can't, let me know so I can have it fixed. I also believe everyone can hear me clearly. So let's continue. So like I said, SSID is the Wi-Fi network name broadcasted by your router. I told us SSID is subject to change. You can change it however you want it. So now, Wi-Fi protected access. Now, for this Wi-Fi protected access, for some phones, as for V2 and for V4, depending on WAP2 or WAP4, or there is, I think there is a name for it. Let me check. Some are for WAP. WAP2 is the most common of them. Let me check for configuration. Yes. They have some phone has a WPA2, WPA3 personal, then some has WPA2 plus WPA3. So depending on protocol your device support, but all devices at least they support P. And yes, I was talking about DHCP. So DHCP is dynamic host configuration protocol. So DHCP is the one, is that part of call is that part of the connection protocol that is going to access IP address to all of your devices that you won't get to struggle to identify any one of them. Please, I want to believe everybody is here. You can see me clearly and hear me. No, not see me. You can't actually see me for the night. I'm so sorry for that. But can you all hear me? Can you all hear me, please? It is important. So, I was talking about DHCP. So, DHCP is just that part. It's just that part of connection protocol that assigns the IP. If you like, have 120 devices on a single router. DHCP will never assign one IP to two devices. Now, for it is important that I let us know about this because of most of us that we are going to be working extensively on IP cameras. IP cameras, I was saying it, I was talking about it yesterday or there about. I said IP cameras, the configuration can be taxing if you don't know your way around it very well. So, for most of us that we are going to be installing IP cameras. So we need to know about JCP. The moment you plug, and even some of us that have installed the CCTV, so the moment you plug your DVI, the LAN cable at the back of the DVI then to your router, you will agree with me that if you are not using a static IP, what you need to do is turn on JCP on the settings of your DVI. Immediately your DVI gets the assigned IP from the JCP. Immediately you turn on the JCP, the DVI gets an assigned IP. So automatically the DVI goes online. So I just need to walk us through all of this. So Wi-Fi Direct and Mesh Network. Wi-Fi Direct enables device-to-device communication without a router. Most of us don't know about this function of Wi-Fi Direct. Now, most of us even have it. It's on our phone. You see the option. Go to your Wi-Fi settings. Not all phones, because it's one of the new protocols we have in text mode now. But I can guarantee that you get it on Samsung, most likely Samsung, Redmi, and so you get it on it. So you would mostly get it on this kind of phones. But there are some devices also that support Wi-Fi Direct. Wi-Fi Direct, uh, you don't need a router to make Wi-Fi Direct happen. You do not need a router. What you need, what you need to get is just a phone that has Wi-Fi Direct and a phone with a Wi-Fi Direct, or one phone with Wi-Fi Direct, the other one not necessarily has the Wi-Fi Direct. So then those two can communicate seamlessly. Now, most of the kind of devices that you see this is most of our phones we can connect straight to printer and print probably pictures or documents without having to connect to some cameras. Some cameras they have what we call you see it, they call it AP access point AP on it. So the moment we connect to that AP camera, uh, sorry, the moment you connect to that AP Wi-Fi, you'll be able to access that camera. Although it has to be within range. The moment you move far away from the network, from that Wi-Fi connection, you might not be able to get it. So Wi-Fi direct sometimes it is not a very strong network. You can't. There is limitation to the distance and range at which it can function. Now I showed us mesh network. I think the first training I think I displayed the picture. If you can remember clearly, I showed those network mesh. Okay, let me I should be able to get a picture of one here online. I'm going to project the picture so that we all can see what the mesh looks like. Uh, there's a lot of we have a lot of products for it. Like I think Google has, Amazon has also all of these pictures. I think we should be able to get them. online, yes. So the able I think yeah, I've gotten one. Let me show us what a network looks like, so that when we see it, we will when they display that okay, what is this? We can boldly say that is the network. So I'm trying to show us. I'm trying to show us what the network looks like. This creation, creation. Yes, I think I have one in the here already. Yes, that is a match. That is this is for Google. This is for Google Match. Now, one thing about this match, this particular one I'm projecting for you, the speed is 2.2, 2.2 GB. That's if you are to convert that into the whatever, you'll be have to Mbps, you'll be having 2,200 MB. That's the speed this match can translate. So, one of the extensiveness of the Wi-Fi is also as regarding this mesh also. So we have mesh connection. I hope you all can see. Please, can we see the screen? I'm showing us what a mesh network looks like. Can we all see? Can we all can we all see the mesh network? Can we all see? So can we all see the mesh network that I'm projecting? So yes, sir. Okay. Thank you. So it is important that we get to see most of these gadgets of this showing. So to attain. So a network with multiple nodes and router that extends the range. It comes with its own network kit, with its own router. So what you just need to do is program it, connect them with one another, then you place them around your house or office, wherever you want to use it. Now, one thing about this thing is it helps when smart devices are closer to the mesh network, the nodes around it. It transmits better and faster. So that's one of the things. Now, let's do Bluetooth in smart devices. Now, most of us don't know that we actually have two kinds of Bluetooth. Although they are both called Bluetooth, but there are two kinds. Please, I want to believe everybody can hear me. Yeah, please, it is good that we are on the same page. Now, I said we actually have two kinds of Bluetooth. Now, we have the normal Bluetooth, like we call it classic Bluetooth. The normal one you and I use for, to connect our phones with our AirPods or hand-free or likes, our audio devices, our soundbar. Yes, we have we have a kind of Bluetooth that functions that way. However, that kind of Bluetooth to see in some devices, in your cameras or some sensor or some smart devices. These ones, they use very low energy to transmit. They don't get to transmit the classic kind of Bluetooth, the normal Bluetooth that you know. But the difference between this type of Bluetooth, the normal Bluetooth that we use doesn't have a longer range compared to the other kind of Bluetooth. We call it Bluetooth low energy because it takes very less power. I was talking about some sensor. I said I have some sensors in the house that over 9 months now they've been installed and I've not had a reason to change their battery. So most of them also support Bluetooth Low Energy (BLE). It supports BLE. That's because the energy is very low, they consume very less power, and they get to travel for longer distance compared to the classic Bluetooth that we hear, the one we use for our audio, the one on our phones and some other part of it. But the transmission is very fast. Despite the fact that it goes a long way, I mean, the range is longer, the clearing speed is very fast. And that's why most of us, you agree with me, someone that has a smart watch, wristband, fitness band, trackers, and all likes of it. If you want to pair it, you just see like the pairing. The moment you put it and they are just close to each other, boom, their health, they start working. So those are one of the advantages of Bluetooth Low Energy. However, any device that runs with Bluetooth Low Energy, if you make call with them, they get to lag, they get to they get to you will enjoy the call, the voice breaks, interference because the energy is very low compared to our normal classic Bluetooth that we use for calls, speakers, and all. So pairing range, of course, we all know how to pair our Bluetooth with device. Just turn on your Bluetooth, run discovery, you get to see. Some device will ask you for pin, maybe enter a particular pin, especially if you are connecting to a car Bluetooth. It's going to pop up a pin like, is this pin correct and all of that. So these are, like I said, I made a very expensive manual on how to get a Bluetooth connected. So I talked about 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network. I think it was day before yesterday. I said our Wi-Fi connection, we have some has 2.4, some is 5G, and some is 6. For some devices, they will run on 2.4. Now, if you put 2.2.4G, what it's going to give you is you have 2.4G is for 4G network. However, you have a wider range network, but not so strong. But if you place it on 5G, you will have range network, but a very fast one. So I told us that today's class is going to be very brief because I'm going to leave us to go through videos that we have uploaded, the classes. So please, if you are not on the group, let me know that you are not on the group so that I can add you so that you can be part of the next lesson. Because if you do not meet up the benchmark for the score, you have to go back and listen to most of those videos for you to get yourself prepared for the next class. So the next class, we will not be having a class tomorrow because of the test we are going to be having on the group. So I want us to take our time. Please let us take our time to go through the videos. Go and check if there's something you need, if there's something you need to know, go and check. Please, it is very important that you do that because most of us, especially on the group, we are not on the live and it's kind of encouraging. But however, we still have a very good feedback here with us. So please, if you are online, let us know. Let us know that you are online. Please, guys, join me. Please, now I'm down for questions now. Please, I'm down for questions now. Please, if you have few questions, please let us ask. Let us ask. We're down for questions now. Let us ask. Let us ask questions. Like I said, I already told us yesterday that today's teaching is not going to take us so much because so starting from our next lesson, I'm going to be I'm sure by then we'd have gotten some of our streaming software right and more cameras on board. So by then we start having practical classes. We start having practical classes rather than me sitting down to do all of the talking. And also most of us I'm going to be inviting some of us also to join the live so that we get to see one another and also get to discuss other things. And so you can even watch me at the closer range. I can watch you can watch me at the closer range do certain practicals. So after the class, we get to split up ourselves. Most of us going for CCTV class. I get to identify you. Most of us going for smartphone class. I get to identify you. Most of you guys do stop with alarm. I get to identify each and every one of us. But the most important thing is, in the last 3 days, we've covered production protocols and we've covered signal types and transmission methods. So it is important that you know it because that is the foundation of everything. If you like keep it alarm, if you like your CCTV or access control, data system, intercom, anyone you are speaking with, this is the foundation. You have to get this right. So that is why the test has to be done so that you can be sure all of us get where we are supposed to, so that we all be on the same page. Now I'm open for question if you all have question. Question time, please. So that you will not say I didn't tell you. I'm going to be dropping the link. Okay, I got a question. Says, sir, is it possible to know everything, e.g., smartphone, CCTV, and all of this? I want to believe you want to you meant smartphone, CCTV. Yes, it's very possible. Yes, it's very possible to know all of it. But most important thing is, I used to say it, that the moment you know one, the knowledge of most of it will start flowing to you freely. However, get the foundation right, get your connection, get your protocols, whatever thing you need to know about your gadget, you need to know it. You need to know it first. So especially in course of the training, the last 3 training we did, yeah, please go through them. It is possible for you to know even much more than smartphone, CCTV around. It is possible for you to know all of it. But the most important thing is to get the foundational class right. Once you get it right, everything is academical, believe me. So one last question before we hand the line. One last, one, one more question before we end the line. Okay, one more question before we end the live. Wow. Um, okay, guys, in absence of any question, I thank you all for joining to this live. So I hope you see uh, day after tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow is going to be for the test. So we're going to be dropping uh, the test, the link for us to get it done. I'm going to be sending it to us. Please be a partaker of it so that we will be on the same page and I can be sure that adequate knowledge has been passed to us. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for sticking around. I'll see you day after tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys.